Hey, what's up guys, it's Reflex. Today's video, I just wanted to show my everyday carry. I think it's changed a decent bit since the last video I recorded. To be honest, I haven't looked at the last video, but from what I remember in my head, this is different, so we're gonna roll with it. Running low on ideas, if I'm honest. I mean, I have other ideas, but they just keep progressively getting more boring, so I apologize in advance for that. But I'm still here and I'm gonna keep trying, and hopefully I can come up with some better ideas as I go. But everyday carry, I like watching these videos, so personally I think this is interesting. If you don't, that's okay. Let me know what you are interested in and we can do that next time. So this is my actual main everyday carry. This is what goes in my purse. I don't know if this is weird, but like I can just go show you. This is my purse. It's a Portland leather toaster bag, it's called. So it's kind of like the shape of a toaster, and these just fit perfect in there. So yeah, this everyday carry was just kind of made with that purse. I say pocketbook, so excuse me if you don't know what I'm talking about if I say that later in the video, but yeah, purse, pocketbook, whatever. I put it in there. It was designed with that in mind. And also like just durability and enjoyment. So we'll start with the paper first. I have a Pen Plus Gear memo pad. It's surprisingly well with fountain pens. It's surprisingly, yeah, I guess that sentence kind of makes sense. Can you tell I'm rusty? Man, I've just like forgotten how to make videos altogether, but here's an example. Works surprisingly well with fountain pens. Even the most juiciest bent Fude nib. Absolutely no problems. Has a good amount of pages and it's been holding up well, being crammed into my pocketbook every day. Yeah, works pretty well. I do have like a pack of them, so once this runs out, I got more, because you can kind of see how far I've made it through in the span of, I don't know, a couple months or so. So we'll get through it. I use it for like everything from writing down appointments to notes throughout the day, and just like if you're in our Discord, we have the correspondence channel where you can like write each other like normal messages but just with paper. I use this for that. Pretty much everything. Yeah. Love that. Amazing, cheap. I love that it works so well with fountain pens, because I wanted to use, I have like a whole stash of field notes, but they don't work with fountain pens. So I'm glad I found a cheaper solution that I enjoy. And then I have this Rickshaw 2-pin sleeve. I think it's just called Cats in Space. I think it might have been limited edition, but if not, I'll put a link down below to where you can get it. And I can put a link down to this, but I mean, just go to Walmart. That's where they're from. And then I keep the Tactile Turn short click, side click. This is the GT version with the number 2, because McLaren, Le Mans, the whole thing. And it has a Jetstream SXR 600.5 black refill in it. So that's my go-to. It's durable. I do keep it in the sleeve just to protect that Cerakote finish on it. But if it gets a little dinged up, that's okay. I did have a ding somewhere on it. Mostly just dirt at this point. And like black finger getting black ink on it. And then fountain pen, of course. So what I mainly use, I just carry the Tactile Turn in case I can't write with a fountain pen. Fountain pen of choice is the Schoen Design Ultim. This is the full size. And I did just order the Flexible Nib Factory like nib unit thing. So it'll convert a Sailor nib into this Jowo 6 pin. So I have a spare Sailor Zoom nib, gold nib, that I'm going to put in here. I'm so excited for that. Like, I kind of put them side by side earlier. And the gold nib with the piss yellow pin, honestly, beautiful. I can't wait. I should get that later this week, hopefully. I think Tuesday. I paid for 2 days shipping like an idiot and forgot that Monday's Labor Day. and they won't deliver on the weekends. So I'm going to get it Monday, and that's probably the same day I would have gotten if I paid for normal shipping. So learned my lesson. Yeah, that's my actual everyday carry. I do also keep the Uni 1P in my purse in case, because I take these out all the time and use them like when I'm at home. If I forget to put them back into my pocketbook and then I need a pen, I do always keep this in there, just because I like that it's so silly. It's so thick, girthy, and it just uses a gel. So if I need to like sign some papers or something, I do always have it, at least this. Now, like I've mentioned, I am done with college now, but was my school everyday carry. If I went somewhere and still needed to do schoolwork, this is what I took with me. This is pretty much the same as the last time I recorded the last couple everyday carry videos, I think. Any everyday carry video I've done, I think it's had this. The Lehit Lab Smart Fit. We just have over here a clear ruler, just so I can have a straight edge, some Delgard lead, and eraser. It kind of changes every once in a while, but for lately it's been the Arch, Sakura Arch. Then I always have 3 highlighters. These are all Uni-Propus window highlighters. I just like to have 3 colors. Usually I'll have like one main one that I'll use to like highlight vocab words, and then I'll have one for like headings, stuff like that, and then one for like actually important stuff within all those other highlighter colors. So that's why I got 3. Then I have the Pentel Graph Gear. This is 0.9. It's a Graph Gear 1000 0.9 lead. I use that for like in my notebook. If I have, bullet points or whatever, I use this and the straight edge to make a line so that all my bullet points are lined up. And the 0.9 is soft lead and it's wide. It's a lot easier to erase and not have a line left behind. And then the Delgard is what I would use if I'm like actually writing words with the pencil. So like math, I use this a lot. And then there's also one spot to carry whatever pen I feel like. Sometimes it's Tactile Turn, sometimes it's a random Sarasa, it could be a fountain pen, anything really. It's usually one of my Pelikan M200s though, with a Atramontis Document Urban Gray. So yeah, that's the school everyday carry. And then lastly, whenever I go take a bunch of fountain pens somewhere, so lately that means just going to the other side of my neighborhood where we have this nice gazebo. The weather has cooled off because of the last hurricane, so I'll go right over there with a bunch of fountain pens and some notebooks and like journal and what have you. And so to carry those, I use this rickshaw. This is the 2022 Fountain Pen Day koozie or whatever. Holds a 3-pin sleeve. Right now I have a Lamy 2000, Pilot Custom 74, and then I also had the Pelikan M800 in there. And then I also put the Tactile Turn and Shown Design in there as well. And then I just take that with me wherever I want to go. It holds all the pins, perfect. And I mean, I could take out the 3-pin sleeve since there's 3-pin slots in here, but I like having my sleeves so I can take them out, and makes it more modular, easy to take them in and out, whatever. And then I also do have a air tag in here since there's a lot of money in this little guy. So those are all my everyday carries. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. You wrote your